it's Jess here with Blessed Jess. Thank you so much for stopping by today for Transformation Thursday. This is week 20 for me. Amazing, it's gone by so fast. Transformation Thursday, if you're new, was started by Transforming Melody and Spanky Cola. Since then, a bunch more people have joined up. All of their links will be down below. Go check them out. They're so inspirational, so awesome. I don't always get to comment on everyone's, but I try to watch as many as I can, and they're amazing. So go check everybody out. Transformation Thursday is just sharing about what the Lord is doing in our life that week spiritually, how we're giving control over to Him and our whole life. It's not just about weight loss. It's about, and it's not just about anything in particular. It's just about us giving control of our whole life to Him and what He's dealing with us about that week. So I just need to breathe. This has been the craziest week. I mean, it's all been good stuff. It's just been busy stuff. So, you know, my son had surgery last week. I think I shared that on the last video. And he broke his arm. He had to have 2 screws put in his arm. He's 4 and autistic. And it's just been kind of hard with having him recover. He has recovered amazing. He's jumping around like with his cast on like you wouldn't even know he's hurt. But just making sure that he's not hurting and making sure that, you know, bathing him with a cast on and making sure he doesn't hurt himself because he's all over the place in this big old cast. And it's a little stressful for me. Not terrible, but just extra, you know, an extra thing to worry about. We're also in the process of moving. We've had to be doing paperwork back and forth. Hopefully it's all going to come through and we're going to move probably next weekend. There's a slight possibility we could be moving in a couple of days, but I don't think it's going to work out because I think we're going to need a little bit more time. But anyway, so I just need to remember to breathe this week. I mean, it's just been stressful, and I get like really antsy when things happen that are out of my control, which is a common thing on my channel. And I talk about is I like to be in control, and all of this stuff is completely out of my control. It's like we're just waiting, you know, and I feel like we've been waiting all summer, you know, and it's just been this summer has been a very hard season for us, with the job change, with having to go interview different places, with Nate getting hurt, with us trying to sell our house. There's been sicknesses in the family, and it's just been like every time we get one thing under control, something else happens, you know. And I just need to remember that God has it all under control, no matter what it looks like, what kind of mess it looks like. He has it all in His hands. I just need to trust Him with it and stop trying to control everything. But that is not what I'm talking about today. I know that was a very long intro. And this is not geared at anyone in particular at all, but I've been thinking a lot about forgiveness this week, and it's a common thing I have to remind myself a lot, and the Lord shows me a lot, is I have a tendency, and I think as women, we all have this tendency, or at least a lot of women I know have this tendency, when someone hurts you, and it could be anything. It could be a comment on YouTube that was ugly. It could be someone giving you an ugly look. It could be a friend hurting you. It could be a loved one hurting you. Any kind of offense. Sometimes when that happens, we instantly put up a wall of hurt, and it's hard to forgive. And we almost say to ourselves, or we do say to ourselves, I'm not ever forgiving them. They hurt me so bad that I could never even forgive them. And I've been in that place before, and I'm not saying I'm in that place now. I've just been thinking about like little things and little hurts that I've had. You know, holding on to bitterness and holding on to unforgiveness is cancerous. It is detrimental to your well-being. It is detrimental to your peace and your joy. When we hold on to unforgiveness, it doesn't hurt the other person that we're mad at. It hurts us. And I know it's hard when you feel like you haven't done anything wrong and people have wronged you. It's hard. I've been there. But let me just say this. When people wrong you, when people hurt you, and you feel like you haven't done anything to provoke them, that you have done everything to love them, and they still do it, holding on to unforgiveness and hate in your heart towards them and bitterness in your heart towards them, and every time you think about them, you get mad, that's horrible for you. It's horrible for you, and the Lord says, the Bible says that we should forgive. And, He says forgive 70 times 7. He says to forgive if they hurt you a million times, to keep forgiving them, There's never a time where we are able to just say, well, I'm not going to forgive them. And, I don't think that's in the Bible because, there's lots of reasons it's in the Bible, but I think the main reason it's in there is because unforgiveness to you, to yourself, is terrible for you. It's not good for you to hold on to. It's fine. And like a lot of times when this happens, I swear, there's like chaos going on in my house. It's hard to even keep up. Okay, I'm about to go. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. Toddler drama. I just want to make sure there was nobody hurt. But we're good. A lot of times when you're, I'm going to fix this camera. When you hold on and you're angry at someone, for whatever reason, a lot of times they don't even know you're mad. So they're just out living their life, happy. They're the ones that hurt you. They're fine. Like, they don't even know they hurt you. Or if they do, they stop thinking about it. But we replay it over and over and over, and it torments us. So how much sense does that make? They're the ones that hurt you. They're the ones that were in the wrong, but they're living fine. Like, they don't care. They're not thinking about it. It's not consuming them. And you're the one in prison because you can't let it go. Forgive. If you have to forgive, and I know saying forgive them is such an easy saying, but actually doing it is hard. A lot of times I've had to say every single hour, if it's been a bad day, every single day, Lord, I forgive them. Help me to forgive them. Help me to let this go. God, I'm praying that you bless them. I pray that you do miracles in their life. I pray that you release me from this, because that bondage of unforgiveness is cancerous. It's just, you cannot be the person God created you to be if you're holding on to unforgiveness. And there's been times in my life where people have hurt me, and that happens with anyone. But you have to let it go. You have to choose to forgive, and it's not easy, but the Lord can help you. And I've just been thinking a lot this week. I know there's been some negativity on YouTube here and there, and people have said ugly things, and I've gotten a few ugly comments before. Not anything super duper ugly that, like, I know a lot of people have gotten really hateful ones. But, a lot of times when people say mean things to you or about you, it's a problem with their heart. It's not a problem with you. And so what I choose to do, especially if it's someone that I don't even know, I just delete the comment and just don't even think about it again. Like, if you do start thinking about it and replaying it and everything, just say, Lord, if you have to say it 10 times an hour, Lord, I'm forgiving them. I choose to forgive them. Help them, help their heart. Help them to choose love, because, love is the best. Love is what God called us to do. And it's really easy to love those who love you. But when people are hateful to you and are mean to you and hurt you, it is really hard to love them. But that's what God calls us to do. And it's good for them to see the love of God in you, but it's good for you to not hold on to hate. And so I just wanted to talk today about choosing love. Choose love today. If someone hurts you, forgive them. We're not promised tomorrow, you guys, and it's not worth being upset about. It just isn't. And so I've just been thinking a lot this week about that, and I wanted to share it. There's no one in particular, any situation, but for whatever reason, the Lord just laid it on my heart to talk about that this week and share. So, forgiveness and love. And, this world that we're living in right now, if you have the love of God in your heart, you stand out, because people are hateful, and people are selfish, and people hold on to bitterness because they don't have God in their life. But you, as a Christian, if you have God in your life, you have His love, and you have the unconditional love of him. And it's not good for you to hold on to anger and bitterness and hatred and unforgiveness. Just let it all go. Let it go, and he will bless you. He will bless you for it. And those people who see it will be blessed as well. So that is what I have for today. Make sure you go check out everyone down below and say hi for me. Tell them I sent you. They're all so awesome. Thank you so much for watching this week. Next week is, did I just say it's Transformation 20? It's not. I think at the beginning of the video I said it's Transformation Thursday, week 20. No, it's week 19. I'm losing it. I am losing it. It is Transformation Thursday, week 19 this week, and 20 will be next week. So yesterday I posted my weigh-in video, Weight is Enough Wednesday video. That will be linked above. Hopefully I